everyone, the title of today's passage is The Cost of Being a Disciple. We are saved through faith in Jesus. Jesus came to the world as the Messiah and he died on the cross for our sins. In the passage, Jesus clearly asks how to live after believing in him. So Jesus asks us to calculate reasonably and pay the cost to be a disciple of disciple. So let's dive into how Jesus says clearly to the followers. Let's dive into the passage, Luke's Gospel, chapter 14, verse 25. Large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and turning to them, he said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple." Jesus clearly says, if you do not put the clear priority in your life, you cannot be my disciple. However, Jesus urges us to choose which one would be the first. First then, mother, father, children, brother, sister, even my life and wife. Whoever does not carry their cross and follow me cannot be my disciple. This is if we are gathering as disciples of Jesus, we must have such priorities. We need to prioritize of our life. 28. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, "This person began to build and wasn't able to finish." Jesus brought another example, another parable. 31. Or suppose a king is about to go to war against another king. Won't he first sit down and consider whether he is able to 10,000 men to oppose the one coming against him with 20,000? If he is not able, he will send a delegation while the other is still a long way off and will ask for terms of peace. In the same way, those of you who do not give up everything you have cannot be my disciples. Jesus clearly says, you need to calculate if you want to be a disciple of Jesus, and who is following Jesus, you must calculate at the beginning whether you could accomplish or not. 34. Salt is good, but if it loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is fit neither for the soil nor for the manure pile. It is thrown out. Jesus asks us to put your first priority in the affair of Jesus, in the mission of Jesus, in the work of Jesus. And second and third parable, Jesus asks us to understand about calculation to be pay the proper cost to be the disciple of Jesus. Thank you for listening to Isaac Bible Class. Bye.